to give you a brief update on what's been happening with the book Show and Tell. Here's the latest cover with my smiling face there, the idea of portfolio, my publisher saying, Dan, why don't we go ahead and put you on the cover? And I was a little bit dubious about that, but they managed to convince me, so we'll see how that does. So now we're into the publishing process, and some of the things that are happening is, as you've seen, the cover has been finalized, which is a really big deal, because having the cover finalized, we're able to start to collect blurbs. Now what blurbs are is where one smiling author, let's say that's me, goes and contacts a whole bunch of other smiling authors and says, I respect your work and I appreciate your input. Would you be nice enough to say something nice about my book so that we can put it onto the cover? So I've been collecting blurbs from some really interesting and prominent people. Now the reason why all this is important, getting the cover done, is because until you have the cover done, you can't put the book on Amazon. So now that the cover is close to done, the next thing that the publisher will do is make the book available on Amazon for pre-orders. So that's kind of what's happening on the outside of the book. But then if we imagine, well, a book's got an inside too, doesn't it? It's got a bunch of pages inside there. And so what's happening on the inside of the book is we are now in the process of doing the copy editing, which is where someone much better with grammar and consistency than me went through every word and every drawing in the book and made sure that they're all grammatically correct and spelled properly, and even more importantly, that we're consistent in the usage of particular images or text wherever they appear throughout the book. So that was a huge job. That's done now. And then final art preparation. There are about 400 illustrations in Show and Tell, and all of them are going to be in two colors. So all of them are going to be illustrated in black plus red, which means that I need to go through all 400 of my original drawings and literally hand color separate them into a black channel and a red channel. I don't want to bore you with what that means, but the good news for me is it means that I get to go through every one of my drawings again and look at it one more time and make sure it's as good as I can possibly make it before we go to print. Then the next things that are going to happen is we're going to go into the real promotion of the book. So starting with a PR, a public relations organization, they will get initial printouts of the book and send them off to people all over the place, reviewers around the world, and see if we can't get them to say something nice about the book, all in preparation for the book coming out on April 10th. So I'm just really excited about it because this is about a 1-year process so far, and we're getting near to the big explosive ending point. So this is exciting.